Sometimes it's not about what you're doing right, but what you're doing wrong. We all have these tiny, almost invisible habits that silently sabotage our success. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. You can pour all you want, but you'll never get full. Today, we're going to plug those holes. I'm going to share 7 small habits that might be destroying your progress without you even realizing it. And trust me, getting rid of them will change everything. Stick around because the last one is something I see almost everyone struggle with. First up, checking your phone the moment you wake up. What's the first thing you do when your eyes open? If it's grabbing that phone, you're starting your day on someone else's terms. Emails, notifications, social media updates, it's a flood of external demands. You immediately become reactive, responding to the world instead of setting your own agenda. This simple act trains your brain to seek distraction from the very start of your day. The fix is so simple. Challenge yourself to wait just 10 minutes. Just 10, let your mind wake up naturally. Next, starting your day without a plan. Have you ever gotten to the end of a busy day and felt like you accomplished absolutely nothing? A day without a plan is just a series of random events and reactions. You drift from one task to another, often focusing on whatever feels most urgent, not what's most important. You become a pinball, bouncing off other people's priorities. But a plan, even a simple one, acts as your compass for the day. It doesn't have to be some elaborate hour-by-hour schedule. Just 3. This tiny act forces you to define what a successful day looks like. Nothing. It keeps you stuck in a victim mentality, focusing on the problem instead of the solution. Instead of complaining, they adjust. They don't waste precious time and energy on things they can't control. Traffic is bad? Leave earlier tomorrow or listen to a podcast. The project is hard. Break it down into smaller steps or ask for help. See every problem not as a roadblock, but as a puzzle. Adjust, improve, and keep moving forward. That's where the real growth happens. Number 4 is a subtle one. Doing things without intention. Are you just going through the motions? Showing up to work, completing tasks, going to the gym, but your mind is somewhere else entirely. Doing things without intention leads to mediocre results and a feeling of emptiness. You're just checking boxes. To break this habit, start asking yourself one simple question before you do anything. Why am I doing this? What is the purpose? Why am I attending this meeting? To contribute a key idea. Why am I working on this report? To provide clear data for a big decision. Why am I going for this run? To improve my cardiovascular health and clear my head. Connecting with your why infuses every action with meaning. It transforms a boring task into a purposeful step toward a larger goal. Work with purpose, not just to be busy. The 5th habit is a tough but crucial one. Keeping toxic people around. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Energy is contagious. If you surround yourself with negative, cynical, and unmotivated people, their attitude will inevitably seep into your own. They drain your enthusiasm, question your ambitions, and pull you down to their level. It's like trying to swim with an anchor tied to your leg. Protecting your energy is one of the most important things you can do for your personal growth. This doesn't mean you have to be ruthless and cut everyone off. But you do need to be deliberate about who you give your time and energy to. Your circle should be a source of support and motivation, not a source of stress and negativity. Choose your company wisely. How many online courses have you signed up for but never completed? How many little tasks are lingering on your to-do list for weeks? Every time you start something and don't finish it, you create an open loop in your mind. These open loops drain your mental energy and kill your momentum. They whisper to your subconscious that you're someone who doesn't follow through. The key is to build the muscle of completion. Start small. For bigger projects, break them down into smaller, completable tasks. The satisfaction of finishing, of closing that loop, is incredibly powerful. It builds confidence and momentum that carries you forward to tackle even bigger challenges. Become a finisher. And finally, the seventh habit, the one that paralyzes so many of us, overthinking instead of acting. Do you wait for the perfect time? Do you research endlessly, planning every single detail before you even take the first step? This isn't preparation. It's procrastination disguised as productivity. You're waiting for a perfect plan, but perfection is an illusion. It leads to paralysis. You get so caught up in your head, analyzing every possible outcome, that you never actually do the thing. The most successful people I know have a bias for action. They understand that is better to start now with an 80% plan and adjust along the way, than to wait forever for a 100% plan that will never come. You can't steer a parked car. You need to get moving to get feedback, to learn, to adapt. So whatever it is you've been overthinking, just start. Write the first sentence. Make the first call. Take the first step. Start now and adjust later. So there you have it. 7 small habits that can have a huge negative impact on your life. Checking your phone first thing. Starting.